Like, I understand it. Oh. Easy. Get out.
I've actually seen dogs out with the sheep before. What are those?
That is, but
He knows because my heart rate's 130.
yeah. Such a work. Where they came.
Boxes on your gators?
They are.
That's like
Those are like-
Look how pretty that looks. Oh, they're coming into view, yeah. Yeah, we gotta take it.
Seconds, he was just like,
Right there.
or is it? But there's the one that's hurting. Is the one.
Bonjour. Hi, babes. Oh, we got a hurt sheepy. I'm sorry, hurt sheep. Bye, baby.
You guys missed it. The Pyrenees was standing right.
Oh, fuck. Oh my god, they peed too. Look at the pee. All right, this is day 2 hiking, finished. We did 16 miles with 5,000 feet of elevation gain. We left and walked the road. Anne and I walked the road and the river walk, while the other 4 took a shuttle into, they got dropped off by Notre Dame area, it sounded like. We didn't catch them until way later in the trail. Really rocky, really steep after the first point. Had 2.5 miles of road river walk, and then kind of went up for the rest of the day. Kind of did this. We stopped at the second chalet. I had a giant cookie and a hot chocolate and had a coffee. Met a few guys from Florida. After that, we did see cows prior to that. We did see 2 sheepdog and a bunch of sheep on the side of the hill. Then we saw a bunch of other sheep on the other side of the hill. We got up to the Col du Bonhomme. It was super windy up there. A lot of people. Took a few pictures. And then that was at like 7,600 feet. Then we went to, was it the refuge or the chalet of Bonhomme? I think the refuge. Refuge du Bonhomme. So got there, and that's when we found the girls. And we got a beer and a chocolate cake, which was a really amazing chocolate cake. Sat there for a little while. Amy bought the beers as well for that one. And then we ended up saying that we were not going to go over to a peak. We did not go over to the 8,900 foot one. The girls ended up leaving, and then while we sat there a little longer, it was not even 2 o'clock yet, and we decided to go over and do this technical variant that was on Hiker app. When I put it into my GPS on Gaia, it brought me around. So where we were, instead of going straight down, it went all the way around. So instead of 2-ish miles down, it took us 7 miles, or actually it was 6 miles down. We got to see Mont Blanc because of it. It kept clearing. It was super cool. It was probably cleared, like it was the best views for all day. Met a guy named Bruce from Scotland. He was really nice. We talked to him before we went up it. There's flies everywhere. And we kind of rode the spine for a while. We walked around, and then we hit this like red poled side trail. We were on the GR5 for a little while and jumped off that, and then we kind of came down into like just open rolling hills. We saw marmot, and then we saw more cows, went onto a road, and then we hit the main road walk. It was like a 3-mile road walk. I think that is where my entire burn got. And then we got to the place we were at now. I just forgot it. The Chalet du Soleil. Chamonix. Not Chamonix. Champagne? Chapeau? We're in Chapeau. And we get to take a shower. We have our own little like private area. So it's myself and Anne in a room. The other 4 girls in the other room. We have a private bathroom and a private shower. We went and got beer and some magnets at the store. Watched some sheeps in town with all of the dogs. And then we had dinner. Dinner was good, other than the main dish was lamb. Right? Lamb? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Not our forte. Everything else was delightful. And then myself and Dolores went back out and wanted to see if we could see anything else. We ended up having the sheep and the dogs come right through by us. And then we went and saw the cows. Sunset here is 9:19. So after that, we got into our rooms. Tomorrow is a shorter day. Like 10.4 miles. There's a road walk in the beginning. We can possibly go off-road walk, or stay on the road and then go see, what's his name? Bernard the Cheese Man. Bernard the Cheese Man. For summer cheese and winter cheese. So we will see him tomorrow, about 3 miles in or so. And then we do not have our luggage coming to us tomorrow night. We are staying at a hut. They do have showers and linen and stuff like that, but we'll have to bring our camp clothes and sandals and toiletries. And then 2 sets of food, because then the next day after that we go into Courmayeur, Italy. And yeah. Only day 2 down.